Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast between Czech and Rohjinwook here on Turtle Rock right now. Rohjinwook is spawning as the yellow human player, and recently I've really liked Rohjinwook's playstyle. The games have never been boring, and right now that's really what I need in terms of finding interesting games, and this game was pretty highly rated. Already off the bat, we have Rohjinwook trying to scout with that early militia, seeing if it's going to be a close spawn. It is in fact not going to be a close spawn. So that militia went gonna lose some early gold from that militia, as that militia should have been a peasant trying to gather some additional resources. Right now we also have an Ancient of War being built by Czech, so Czech getting that early Ancient of War, Altar of Elders coming in, Moonwell, and a Tree of Life. So pretty much probably going to be a standard build coming in from Czech. So Czech may just try to play a pretty standard game. Rohjinwook going to finish off this wall in with a couple, with probably a farm there, and perhaps even a farm there, waiting for that, and it is going to be an Archmage. So Archmage coming in from Rohjinwook. Meanwhile, we have the Warden from Czech, so not the typical Demon Hunter that you normally see. Also, Rohjinwook deciding not to do a full scout, but instead getting a farm in the middle of the map to provide some additional scouting coverage. So nice play from Rohjinwook, a nice scout farm in the middle of the map right now. In the meantime, we have Czech getting that archer. That archer going to be popping out and trying to draw some aggro right now, and Czech also getting those additional moonwells, not for real food purposes at this point, but more likely in order to get some additional moonwells out in terms of being able to heal before that first nightfall. Archer going to fire that first shot. Ancient of War going to be coming up and now start fighting back right now. Warden going to be popping out in just a moment. We have a footman from Rohjinwook, so Rohjinwook does have that single footman, and now we have a peasant coming out as well, so that peasant going to come out and do some scouting, figure out the base build, going to find that it is going to be a Warden as that hero, and now down goes that Gigantuan Sea Turtle, down goes the Sea Turtle, going to pick up Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3. Meanwhile, we have the Archmage going to do some militia creeping, realizing that he can creep out this creep camp right now, as the Warden is not going to be coming over to do any harassment. Gonna try to take out the Ogre Warriors over here, and these Forest Trolls should be able to pick up a very nice item as well. Down goes that Peon, and down it goes right there. Ancient of War rerouting himself, and that Warden now trying to run back around that corner. We have some Scouting Wisp out and out around the map from Czech right now, and the Archmage picks up a Claws of Attack +6, so very nice item for that Archmage in order to deal some additional damage from the attack of that Archmage right now. Archmage now going to drop a Water Elemental and continue creeping this position right here, but the Warden's going to come in and perhaps get a Shadow Strike on a low hit point unit. Is he going to be able to take the kill steal? No, but is going to be able to take the item. Another Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3 taken by the Warden, so that Warden now is sitting at 700 hit points, pretty much additional 150 hit points right there, and that Water Elemental is going to go down as well, so that Warden getting a lot of experience. And Czech doing a good job of harassing Rohjinwook. Down goes this hatchling, and the hatchling is going to be given to the Archmage, so the Warden does not get to level 2 at this point. Archers and a couple of Wisps now trying to head out, and both players trying to figure out what a good strategy is going to be. We have Tree of Ages currently being teched by Czech. Meanwhile, Town Hall and this number of peasants shows me that it is going to in fact be some sort of tower attempt or an fast expansion attempt. Archmage buying Dust of Appearance and maybe Boots of Speed as well, waiting for it. Yes, Boots of Speed as the Warden now going to be trying to come into that backside over there. Warden does not want to hit into that main base, as all those peasants are going to be turning into militia in just a moment if he tries to push in right now. Now we have Rohjinwook microwing those footmen away, as we have the Archmage and creeping with a single footman as well, so doing a good job trying to pick up some of those items, picking a Mantle of Intelligence +3, and now Archers trying to come in as well. We have some footmen now come in trying to deal some damage to those Archers. Those Archers once again pulling to the back right now, and we are teching the tier 2, so Rohjinwook teching the tier 2 peasant going to take damage over time, most likely will fall from that Warden's ability. And we have Defend being teched by Rohjinwook, so very nicely done. Peasant sitting at 35 hit points, down to 25, now trying to repair that farm once more, down to 16 hit points, and does not lose that peasant from that, or loses this peasant, but not this peasant in the back of the base right there. Archmage now sitting at level 2, has that Mantle of Intelligence, has +9 attack, and now going to come in and try to take out some of these Archers. These Archers taking some significant damage from that Archmage right there. We're taking a look at that. Taking 1, 2, 3 hits. Archer may go, if it turns around, may go down. Oh, and nice Archer comes in to try to do a little bit of a stop right there. Warden now coming into the back of the base using Nightfall And now we have a lumber mill being built right there to really try to stop that warden. That warden kind of stuck in that base right there and has really nowhere to go and is just going to be taking some damage right now. We have Czech now with sitting at 30 over 40. We're going to be at 30 over 50 food soon, and now getting those additional moon wells and getting that Hunter's Hall and that Ancient of Wonders. Archmage, on the other hand, gets a Scroll of Town portal, and the warden being forced to tech blink is able to escape out of there, able to push out using blink. Archmage now trying to chase down that warden. That warden is going to be taking some damage, and no, that Archmage all of a sudden stops in the middle for no reason. Now we have some militia moving out, so the militia moving out now is going to try to take down this Gargantuan sea turtle camp. So those militia are going to be coming in trying to take down those Gargantuan sea turtles. One low hit point footman most likely going to be taken out in just a moment. One sea turtle goes down, one of the sea turtle goes down, a water elemental is been taken down as well. Level 3 on the Archmage. Archmage getting to level 3. We have those archers trying to take down that scout farm in the middle, so Rohjinwook will be upside down on food cap. Now picking up a potion of greater mana, not the item that he was really looking for, probably wanted a potion of invulnerability. Is he gonna, probably not gonna sell it? Still trying to, is he gonna sell an item? Yeah, sells a potion of greater mana and then perhaps gonna pick up a potion of lesser invulnerability? Or a potion, no, he can't pick it up yet because it's not quite nightfall. Footman now trying to come in, trying to deal damage to that warden. Warden and Archmage continuing to fight right now. Warden sitting at 750 hit points, and we have a Pandurian Brewmaster from Czech. So Czech is gonna be able to take down this expansion relatively easily right now, as that Breath of Fire is just deals so much damage to those footmen. Only hits one footman with that Breath of Fire and gets a surround. Yes, does get a surround on that Pandurian Brewmaster already. So that Pandurian Brewmaster is going to be taken down. Footman using defend, trying to fight back. Pandurian Brewmaster is going to go down at level 1. And now we have the warden still sitting at level 2, and those footmen continuing to push back. Czech is in trouble right now, as really that Pandurian Brewmaster was the only thing that was really being able to be done to really counter that. Right now we do have Keep being upgraded and more farms trying to be built. Most likely a Mountain King going to be trained in just a moment. Warden, we have peasants just running around that map right there as these arcane towers and these towers are being built. Militia now being summoned, and now we have a single wisp being taken down over here. Archers and footmen battling out over here with that Archmage. Archmage trying to deal some long distance damage against those archers. Pandurian Brewmaster is going to be coming out in just a second. Staff of Teleportation coming in. Warden getting some damage in, and then if he can take down this Ancient of Wonders, is going to quickly buy a Staff of Preservation, as that's what he really needs. Pandurian Brewmaster is out. Breath of Fire going to hit. Yes, takes down one footman. Another footman killed by his own teammate, or his own Archmage, and now once again pulling back out. Rohjinwook trying to get that Mountain King trained up right now, and going to be getting up an expansion in just a moment. So Rohjinwook will be getting an economic advantage right now. But at the same time right now, we have a Tree of Life being built by Czech. So Czech is going to set up an expansion of his own in just a little while. We have a Warden now trying to take down a low hit point footman. We have some pathing coming in, and now we have that Warden trying to push back away. Footman down to 71 hit points, still able to continue to escape right there. Getting choked up a lot, and Footman gonna go down as it turns around, and now gonna take down a peasant as well. So the Warden getting a lot of kills right now. We have the Archmage and those footmen continuing to press in. Perhaps going to try to take down the Czechs, Pandurian Brewmasters, and those archers right now. We have a single Warden out, trying to move around a little bit more. One Arcane Tower, no real signs of tech. And now we have a Paladin as a secondary hero. So Rohjinwook not going the Mountain King, instead going that Paladin. We have arcane feedback from that Arcane Tower. One peasant may go down, and now more peasants trying to pull back away, trying to stay within that tower building. Very nicely done, building that scout tower so that a Warden could not push back into that position right there. Archmage now still trying to run around that map as that archers and those dryads now moving in. So Czech definitely has the tech advantage, as he has doubled Ancient of Lores already being built. Tree of Ages, no Tree of Eternity yet. And now we have those footmen coming in from that backside, perhaps going to try to take down that Gigantuan Sea Turtle. And no, not taken, does not steal the experience. Footman now coming back around, reflecting all of those arrows. One Ancient of War will be taken down. Down it goes, and now continuing to try to fight right now. Dryad's getting that slow poison, and now that Paladin able to save a low hit point footman with that Holy Light trying to come in. Dryads now being forced to run to the back. Warden low on hit points going to be coming in, trying to heal back up. Rohjinwook is sitting pretty safely right now. Does have the hero advantage right now. And another, once again, trying to heal back up on that Footman. That Footman has been reflecting a lot of that damage back. Now trying to focus down perhaps that Paladin. That Paladin going to give him that boost of speed in order to be able to run a little bit faster. Trying to run back away. We had the Water Elementals quickly getting abolished magic away by those Dryads. Stay tuned for part 2 of this 4-part replay between Czech and Rohjinwook here on Turtle Rock.